These are the rolls that make you follow your nose when you're in that airport, or when you're in like Grand Central Station. You know what I'm talking about because you smell it.
Too.
Or where you're in Jimmy
Jimmy's
Tanico's house. This is Jimmy the baker. He is America's baker. He's a scratch baker. He's been baking for over 30 years.
30.
And for 30?
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, look at me.
And I want you to know that as you keep digging, honey, because I got things to say.
I'm gonna keep digging.
That you had your choice of a 12 count or a 24 count last time. The 24 count sold out last day this was presented. The cinnamon pumpkin sold out the last day it was presented.
Crazy.
We're now down to the final quantities of the year of each one of these is 5.25, the size of these rolls. And I have to share with you the reason, or one of the reasons the 24 count sold out is that you save close to 12 bucks just by buying the 24 count. So you get to choose, do I want the 12 count or do I want the 24 count? And then do I want them to be all cinnamon in whichever count I want, or all cinnamon pumpkin? Now, cinnamon pumpkin is already last call in the 12 count and the 24 count. So the 12 count is 4 easy payments of $888. The 24 count is 4 easy payments of $1488.
I better light that up.
You're saving $11.50 on the 24 count. I want you to know that even when you buy the 12 count, it's $2.95 a roll. For a roll that, do you see, where are we? That is huge. Do you see how big this roll is? It's as big as your head. It's shareable. That is under $3. And you know, if you went to that huge coffee house you and I both know and love, that it would be $6 or $7.
Easy.
And it might be half the size.
Right.
So Jimmy the Baker, welcome. Nice to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, my sweet.
Why is it that these are so special and we love them so much?
You know what?
And you've been baking for 30 years, too.
Yes. And this dough,
secret.
That's the cinnamon that you're trying.
Yep.
I'm cream cheesing up a pumpkin cinnamon roll.
Okay.
Begins and ends with me. It begins and ends with the dough. The dough, you know, cinnamon is great, brown sugar is great, but if you don't have good dough underneath of it all, it won't carry the day. So a regular bakery, a big commercial bakery, will start off with a mixture in the beginning of the day. At the end of the day, packaged buns go out. This dough is going to sit for 24, even up to 36, sometimes even 48 hours. Nice. And why do I do that? Okay, because frankly, that's how I was taught by my mentor, an 8th generation baker. So there you go. Look at that. That's the pumpkin.
Is this the pumpkin?
This is the pumpkin.
Move your fork out of the way. I need to try the pumpkin. We almost had a fork fight over there.
So by aging the dough, you see how you can see how fluffy it is.
And look at the cinnamon.
That comes with age. This is where age is a good thing, by the way, Rachie.
Age being a good thing. Look at the color, that pumpkin-y color.
Yes, pumpkin.
Wow. Okay, keep going. It's with the dough.
We age the dough. That's number one. Okay, so we get that nice fluffy texture. This is a cross between a sweet dough and a brioche dough, for those of you who bake. Now, that's number one. Number two, we bake in the paper. Okay. Why do I bake in paper? Because paper, as you can see, doesn't sear the edge like a metal pan. You see, you get that kind of, it almost looks like you peeled the skin away. So every piece becomes like the center cut. That's why I love, you'll notice I do everything on QVC in paper. It's crazy because I found a really gentle way of baking cinnamon rolls, crumb cake, and all that stuff.
So every piece is like this center cut.
Correct.
The best part of that wonderful roll. Let me remind you what's happening. So you can choose a 12 count at $8.88, or you can choose the 24 count at $14.88. And remember, that's 4 easy payments. When you choose that 24 count, which sold out the last day we presented it, you're saving $11.50. Each one of these is huge. It's 5.25 ounces, and you're choosing all cinnamon or all cinnamon pumpkin. You're going to receive the tubs of cream cheese to go with, 2 for the 12 count, 24 for the 4 count. There's an auto delivery on this every 90 days. You're choosing a now ship week or November 8th ship week. Frank, how are we doing on cinnamon, the cinnamon pumpkin? Last call on the cinnamon pumpkin, no waiting. In the set of 24, shipping immediately. Also last call, all flavors. M65719 is your item number. Shipping in November. The 24 count. I only have 300 remaining between the cinnamon or the cinnamon pumpkin choice. Do you have a combo, Frank? I don't have a combo. There is a combo in the 24 count.
That's right.
Thank you. There's a combo in the 24 count, so that is available too. Remember, you're looking at $2.95 a roll. when it's the 12 count.
Somebody's not doing the math.
About $2.50 a roll when it's a 24 count.
That's right.
How cool is that?
That's crazy.
So tell us more.
So you're going to get these. We're going to bake them. We're going to ship them to you, and I want you to put everything in the freezer, as you hear me say all the time. For some reason, my bakery products get
that
much.
my bite?
That's your
Yeah.
bite. Gets better after they've been frozen and thawed. Cream cheese. Keep it in the fridge. You can keep it out. It's an icing. Remember, it is a cream cheese, but it is an icing. It'll stay ambient, no problem. But you put it in the freezer. It thaws out in a little bit. So you're tasting.
pumpkin?
That's pumpkin with the
Let me taste it.
nutmeg and ginger in there as well. The what I call the fall spices. I love fall spices. The fall spices. I love competing flavors. That's why the fall spices, winter spices, holiday spices compete nicely with the cream cheese icing.
Nice.
The cream cheese icing just glosses over. It's a wonderful.
I love it. Do you want to talk to us about ingredients? Because the ingredients are so special in your story.
Yes.
With the cinnamon or the cinnamon pumpkin?
Well, the thing about the pumpkin was, okay, so anybody who makes dough knows that you put flour and water, okay? So we pumpkin is mostly water, so we took a little water out, we put some pumpkin in. We didn't taste pumpkin. We got to the point where we took all the water out and put all pumpkin in.
How many times did you try to do that? You always try recipe
It's
after
30
recipe.
or 40 times.
Again, that's always
I'm not
the
kidding.
thing.
It's 30 or 40 times. And
There's no water?
No water in there.
no, there's very little, if any, water in this dough. It's we say
It's
in
all
the trade.
pumpkin
And it's like
puree?
the most moist,
Right.
soft,
Pumpkin-
delicious
Pumpkin
cake.
is a great starch to bake with. My mentor used to secretly put pumpkin in some of his breads, his challah breads, to give them shelf life. It's a great, is it a vegetable or a fruit? I don't know. But anyway, it's a great thing to bake with. I love the
A vegetable.
It's a vegetable. All right.
on a vine in a patch.
Thank you, Alberti. Yeah, cool. So, and speaking of the great pumpkin,
The Great Pumpkin Patch from
great
Charlie
pump-
Brown.
The great pumpkin
That's how
has
we all
spoken.
knew that.
The great pumpkin Alberti
Yes.
has spoken. So that's that. So the cinnamon as well, that we aged that dough.
Yeah.
The cinnamon, searched high and low for that cinnamon. And by the way,
Yeah.
this time of year where I'm most flattered is the Bill 2 Ship 2s that I see.
Nice.
And
Yep.
an inordinate amount of Bill 2 Ship 2s on cinnamon rolls. It seems that the QVC customers embrace this as a gift.
We love it.
I can't be more flattered at that you would choose my product.
So, one of the nominees for most recommended brand, that was Jimmy the Baker. P.S. And by the way, you're choosing a 12 count or a 24 count in all cinnamon pumpkin, or in that 24 count, you can have the combo, which would be half and half. It is M65719. You're choosing a ship date of now or November 18th, and you're under $3
We're
for a
baking these now,
5.25 roll. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you,
Appreciate
dear.
it. Mwah.
Great to see you. Thank you, Paige.
Now we're heading on over to a one-time only with your Stellar.
I get to eat.
All right, and yes, this is a one-time